Power Chord.
Hi, Power Chord people.
We are here
today
with
with
the guitar
player
of
of
a
a
seminal
seminal
band
band
from
from
Berkeley, California, USA. We are here with Sean Kennerly from Samiam. Hi, Sean. Thank you for your time.
Hey. Hi, how are you? Good to see
We
you.
will have a small talk, but for me, it's an honor to put down some questions for you because Samiam is a band I agree with. So it's great. I would like to start with your career. You've been a band since 1988, so it's long that you are on the road. What has kept Samiam together and creatively driving for so long?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, we've changed so much. I guess a flexibility, really. I mean, the ability to evolve and still keep the some sort of core element going at the same time. I mean, and also we've moved. We've all spread out. Like we started in Berkeley, and now we all moved away from.
Yeah, you live far away from each one.
Yeah, and that helps a little bit because we're not in each other's faces all the time. We have some space, give each other space, and then stay true to the original idea of being a band, I guess.
Okay. And something changed in your music and in your lyrics since 1988.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean Jason writes all the lyrics, and he, when he was 20 years old. He had different things on his mind back then, and now he always writes about what's happening to him, pretty much at the moment. And so, the songs off our last album, Stowaway, were, they were things that he was going through at the time, and thinks about. I mean, I'm putting words in his mouth because sometimes he writes. Things that are just crazy out of the blue, but a lot of it, and I think what people like about his lyrics is that he's very sincere and writing about his real life.
Sure. Yeah. About the music?
Well, the music has always sort of been evolving. I mean, we try things out. At its core, it's like punk with a little bit of California prog in it, a little bit, just a hint, but then we do these different things. I think we're kind of all over the map. The songs off of Clumsy are sort of there's some neo metal kind of things in there that we didn't ever do again. And then She Found You is sort of a ska song that we never tried that again, but it was a popular song or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I mean, we just try these things out, and sort of we're not so anal that we're only going to do this one thing and that forever. We mix it up, and we're influenced by things. But I think behind all that we have a steady inspiration or a style that we adhere to musically.
Looking back, what were the defining moments that shaped Samiam's identity? Because I think you kept your identity. I mean, you evolved, but you kept your identity.
Well, yeah. I mean, the defining moments. I mean, every album is a defining moment, really. And they've become further and farther between. But, I mean, I still think it's incredible that the band survived after being, like there was that initial punk wave in the 90s, Nirvana and Green Day, and we were swept up in that. Like the Atlantic signed Samiam and was like, they're part of their, they played at Gilman Street. They're like a brother band to Green Day. We toured with Green Day and stuff, and then our album just like tanked because it wasn't really like punk. It wasn't like straight ahead, just like this duka duka. This is easy punk. Like it was complicated. Like we are complicated, and we don't always just do exactly what you'd think we're doing. So then getting all that hype of the major label and then getting dropped is like that kills most bands. Like I'm surprised that we survived that, and I think
you almost dead after that.
Yeah, and it was partially the record label too. Atlantic, they wouldn't release the next record. They wouldn't let us have it back after they decided not to put it out. So we just kind of sat there for a couple years, and that's enough to like kill most bands, I think. But we were just like, what else are we gonna do? Like we might as well just keep doing this, and so we kept doing it, and then and people still liked it.
And then you wrote, I think, the best two albums of Samiam, in my opinion.
Thank you. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
And what's your favorite album of Samiam? Tell me three albums.
Well, I think Astray is the best one for sure. Yeah. That was like at a crossroads. That was like the post major label thing for sure, and also just like redefining the band, and like we were still really involved in it, but we were also like we wanted to like push beyond what we'd been doing before and stuff. And it was such a good opportunity for us to sort of reassert ourselves as a real band, and after all the crushing other things that had happened to us. So that kind of gave us a new life, I think. And it really like it helped us like out of that like long funk of the post Atlantic year. And then I really liked the last album too, Stowaway. I mean, it was super fun. That was also like we took a way too long between records for that was like an 11-year gap, and so it was like we were also at a point then where we're like, should we keep doing this? Like, are we going to keep playing these same old songs forever and like tour? I mean, we keep getting invited to tour, but it's like after a while you're like you played the same set for like 3 or 4 tours, and you're just like, we can't just keep doing this. And it gets so it was like breathed a bunch of new life into the band to put that out. It was really fun. And I don't know, maybe the first one. Yeah. It's pretty wild.
Let's talk about Stowaway. It was released in 2023.
Yes.
Did you approach songwriting differently on this record compared to the previous albums?
Yes. Yeah. It was by far the most fucked up record to record, because it took, like, we started recording. We were going in the studio in February of 2020, and that was right when the pandemic started. Oh. So we had all these songs, and we went in the studio, and then we couldn't go in the studio, and then we just sat there for like 6 months, like trying to figure out what the hell was going on, and we were finally like, okay, I'll record, and then our drummer's wife was like, no. You're not taking my husband into the studio with a bunch of guys and getting sick and bringing it back and giving our child COVID and killing our child just to make this dumb record. And so he couldn't come in the studio. We had to wait like another like year before we could get him in the studio and make it okay with his wife. And then it was like compartmentalized. Like, he recorded the drums by himself, like with none of the band there, just him and the studio guy wearing a bunch of masks. And it's hard to even. It seems like a dream now that this even happened, but so we all recorded the whole thing like separately, and then Jason recording the vocals took a long time too, because he was recording out in California, and it was like he would record part of a song and then not finish it, and it just kept like going back and forth, and then it just took forever. It took us like 3 years to make that record because it was so messed up. Both because we're messed up as a band and because of the COVID thing. But you know, the thing is, you just have to like. I realized like halfway through, like this could like fall to pieces. This could fall apart like easily and just not be just a total waste of time and not ever get finished. And then I just realized that we had to just like accept what the world was throwing at us, but also like push, like persevere, like keep going, just despite everything that was keeping us from trying to do it. And so I think it came out, you know, good.
Yeah, it came out good. I read something about Jason, who recorded the vocals with Chris from Motor Music.
Pardon?
Jason recorded the vocals, some parts with Chris from Motor Music.
Yes, yeah. That was great.
I mean, he just appeared as guest or helped.
Well, that was another thing, because we were recording, you know, the main recording we were supposed to do was in Gainesville, Florida, where Chris lives, and all of Hot Water Music lives there, and he's pretty tight with our bass player Chad, because they have a band also, and so he would come by the studio, and he and just hang out and listen to our songs, and he helped us a lot too with the guitars and the amps. He sort of I guess he sort of co-produced in a way, like the music side of it. And then he was like, "Let me have a shot at this. Like, let me try to sing some backing vocals on that first song, Lake Speed." And it was like, we were like, "Hell yeah! You want to sing on it? Yeah, go to town." And so he sang on it. And it was great. We were just like floored, like so awesome. Him and Jason singing together, just like their voices, just perfect. Yeah. It almost sounds like one person. And then we asked him to just do a couple more songs, and he sang some more harmonies on Lights Out Little Hustler and another song I can't remember the title of right now.
People have to buy the record. You read the
yeah.
That says so. I think from the California punk scene. I mean, you are at the origin of California punk scene. How do you see that scene today compared to when you started? I mean,
well, it's funny. We played. You know, Jason has a son now who is 16 years old. Yeah, and he is named Jackson, and Jackson's getting into some punk. And they still, you know, Jason's the only one who still lives where we started, near Berkeley, and his son started going to Gilman Street again. his son like was like, he would be like, "Dad, you know, he's too young to go to bars and stuff." He's like, "Dad, drop me off at Gilman. I'm gonna go hang out at Gilman." And we're like, people still hang out there or whatever. Like, it was like totally off our radar. We'd forgotten about it, kind of, and but then like, you know, he started going there and telling his dad about what was happening, and it's like still the same. And so we were like, well, why don't we try playing there? So we got a gig there last summer and played there for the first time in over 30 years.
Wow.
And they had because they had banned us in the 90s, we were banned because we sold out to a major label. When we got signed and put on Clumsy, Gilman was like, "Nope, no more, no major labels." So we just hadn't played there since then, and we went back, and it was exactly the same. It like hadn't changed at all. Like in 30 years, it's just insane how identical it is. I mean, there's not, obviously Op Ivy's not still playing there or whatever, but it's still like it feels and looks exactly the same. Except for they have a better sound system because I guess Billy Joe donated some equipment to them. So,
and there are some new bands in the area, United States. I mean,
new bands?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I like. Yeah, there's lots of. I mean, I'm sure you hear Turnstile and Fiddlehead and stuff like that, and I mean, there's always new bands. I don't know exactly.
You like Turnstile? You're listening to new bands, right?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, I listen to new bands and old bands. I listen to, whatever.
Turnstile is a good name for me too.
Yeah, they're really kicking ass right now.
Yeah. And I saw that you will play at the fest in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's say that you will come back.
Oh yeah, we're working on it. We'll probably come back in early next year. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Italy too, please.
Yeah, I'd love to. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Sean, I would like to thank you. Just the last thing, if you would suggest a Samiam song to young kid, what would you suggest?
To a young kid?
A Samiam song to make him listen. Who are Samiam?
How old is he?
He's 16.
16-year-old kid. I guess Sunshine is the jam. That's the one, probably.
Yeah.
That's a fun song. Probably.
Yeah,
sure.
let's say Sunshine.
Yeah.
I would like to thank you a lot. It was a pleasure.
Thank you, Matteo. Yeah, it was good talking to you.
Thank you. I hope to see you in Italy.
Yeah, me too.
Bye.
Bye, take care.
Power Core.